Let's check in with Tim Kawakami, the czar of all things, the athletic. And what'd you think of this outcome?
I think the better team won. I think it was a little haphazard. The Rams love to run the ball. That's how they set up everything. They're a dynamic offense, but they're very similar to the 49ers, maybe more dynamic than the 49ers, but everything's based on running the ball. They couldn't run it. They had to figure it out a little bit and then kind of just put it on Matt Stafford's arm. But I thought he was one of the best players on the field. I thought Cooper Kupp was probably the second best player on the field, and Aaron Donald was probably the best player on the field, although Cooper Kupp won the MVP. They just had to figure it out. It was them trying to figure it out against a lesser, but kind of game Bengals team that just would not let the Rams run the ball. We've seen the 49ers, like when they can't run the ball, like things get really tricky for them. And the Rams are related to the 49ers. Obviously, they play them a lot, but the same kind of coaching staff, the same kind of offense. And it kind of came down to Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp just figuring it out.
For those out there, part of the Niners empire, they're probably thinking, expletive. Our team should have been there. What's up with the 49ers moving forward? They keep losing assistant coaches.
Yeah.
And as far as the direction of the team, staff, players, just what happens now, in your opinion?
I think it's all based on Trey Lance. If they can get Trey Lance into a good spot this offseason, if they can get him into training camp where he's in command of the offense or moving in that direction, that's all I care. Whoever the staffers are around, whatever position they put, whoever they put in the offensive coordinator position, although we know Kyle Shanahan is really the offensive coordinator, always has been. But they need support system. Anthony Lynn is being brought in as assistant head coach, probably going to have a big role in the running game. I think Kyle Shanahan probably could use some help, assistance on the passing game. They're going to attract talented coaches because guess what? You get better jobs when you work for the 49ers. Like, this is now defined. Mike McDaniel gets a head coaching job. Robert Saleh gets a head coaching job. This is a process now. So they'll attract some good assistant coaches. And then can they get Trey Lance going? Can they get the quarterback position? Because they're not that much worse than the Rams. They might even be better than the Rams. That one game they weren't. So that's why they're not in the Super Bowl. They were 3 points worse than the Rams in the third game they played this season after beating them twice. Can the 49ers get Trey Lance to the point where in a very tough situation, like the fourth quarter of a very important game, just make something happen with Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk and George Kittle? That's what this offseason is all about.
Trey Lance is fine, but don't you need a veteran quarterback on this squad? I mean, they could trade Jimmy Garoppolo by mid-March, I understand.
Yep. Yeah, and they might agree to a deal before that. They'll just have to announce it on March 16th. This is the way the salary cap rules go. But I think there will be a deal agreed to well in advance of that. Then, Tyrod Taylor has a long relationship with Anthony Lynn, in Buffalo and with the Chargers. Seems like I was thinking about him even before Anthony Lynn showed up with the 49ers. Really good character guy. Been in the starter, has been a backup, could be a real nice mentor for him.
This might sound a little storybook, but there is a certain retired quarterback out there with the initials of TB, and maybe just one more year for Tom Brady. Are you buying that?
I think it's out there. It's out there for a reason because Tom Brady may, in 4 months, he may say, what the hell was I doing? I want to play again. And I think he has got some, he wanted to play for the 49ers 2 years ago. That was like his first choice. That it didn't work out right. The 49ers were coming off a Super Bowl trip and Jimmy Garoppolo was younger. And at that point, they thought he was going to have a better next few years. Didn't really turn out that way. But I just don't know. Like, Tampa Bay still has him under contract. Why wouldn't he want to play for them? He won a Super Bowl for them. The offense is designed for him. He knows all the players. I understand, like, the 49ers QB is in this kind of rumor zone now, right? I mean, anything is possible. They've got a lot of options. Trey Lance might not be ready. You don't know, but I think they're going to be committed to Trey Lance until they're not committed to him. I think it's a way out there. It's not 0%, but it's not like 20% either.
All right there, Tim. Hey, terrific thoughts on this Super Bowl Sunday. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the trenches.
You got it, Vern, all the time. Good seeing you.